Hold on, cuties. Give me 1 second. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's go. Okay, I am here. Happy Tuesday. I was going to say Monday. I am all discombobulated. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Angela Hunter, you love the Scotts? All right. You may be in the minority. All right, let me say some hellos and we're going to get started. If you guys did not hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. All right. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Teresa. Angela Richardson. Hey, Angela. Hey, sis. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Sis, are you in here? Well, yeah, I got you modded under both pages, I believe. Teresa, I think I said hi to you. Hello again. Hello, Valencia. Thanks, sis. Hey, Jacqueline from Maryland. Child, that's what they trying to do. We gonna discuss. For sure. We are going to discuss. Hey, Terry T, baby. Hey, Mildred. Thanks for joining me. If you guys are not following the content creators that's in the building, please make sure to do so. We got Mildred, Conversations and Cocktails. We got Pink, Table Topics. We got Trending at some point. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this about trending. That is the only place that I'm going to get some legal information from, okay? Trending at some point. But we're going to discuss these threats. Ciao. Who do Maurice think he is? Hey, Cinnamon Swirl, how are you? Hello, hello. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Brittany. Brittany, you know I love your name. Brittany Janae. You know, sometimes you get a first and middle name that goes, just fits. I love it. But thanks for joining me. Hey, April. Hey, Tia P. Hey, Robin Davis. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hey, Red Ann. Hello, Cookie from the Shy. Veronica Monroe is in the house. Hey, Veronica. All right, let's see. Hey, Jackie. Hello, Clamp God. How are you? Hey, Laverne. Hey, Titi. Hey, Patricia T. Patricia T, that is a new avatar. Thanks for joining me. It's a shame. I just paid too close of attention to everything. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, goodness. Okay. I was recording something on another device, but it's done. Hey, Butterfly Kisses, how are you? Cutie Crew, don't forget this coming Friday, we have game night and a pajama jam. We drinking and all that good stuff. Hey, Z Frenchie. Hey, Barbara. Hello, Minky, Pinky. Hey. Cute name. Hey, just listening. Creole girl in the house. Yes, it's Tay in the house. Neva S. Linda Gamble again. Diane Thomas. And Kathy. Now, Kathy, you know I got to stop this music for this child. Kathy Johns. Thank you so very much for the super sticker before we even get started. I appreciate you so much. Thank you again,
Plenty
Kathy.
dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
All right. I was just looking at my mute button. I'm like, Lord, I hope I wasn't muted all of this time. But thank you again, Kathy. I appreciate it. Hey, Tanya B, how are you? Hey, Demita Joe. All right, guys, this is a strict power hour, so I definitely got to get started. Hey, Claudia. Let me go back up and down to see if I missed anybody. Hey, Bevy. Hey, Michelle B. If I missed anyone, you guys know, hey, Kashori, that I don't mean to. I wish I could just acknowledge everybody. I think I may have, though. But if I somehow missed you, my apologies. Let me say this. Hey, R-Web, excuse me. Let me say this. I finally took my butt to urgent care yesterday. And within 1 day of being on antibiotics, I feel amazing. So I don't know how come I didn't do this last week instead of suffering my whole damn vacation. But yeah, I feel much better. So thank God for urgent care, child. Um, Amazing. But anyway, we are here, child. As I put in the title, you guys have made Mr. Maurice Scott change out of that blue, gray, or whatever color suit that he's been in. Now, I do want to discuss Maurice. I also want to discuss Melody Sheree. Who else I got on the list? I got P. Diddy as well as King Harris that's been standing on business. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this about Maurice. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. We have 169 people watching for this power hour. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah. It's like, girl, thank you, Butterfly Kisses. I don't know what my problem was. I just thought it was something I can take care of myself. But after, let's see, I got sick on the 17th. Yesterday was the 27th. That's 10 straight days that I was on, home medicine. And yeah, it just would not go away. So you guys be careful. And I'm going to get started, but be careful. According to the doctor that saw me and according to news reports, this virus is going around everywhere. I don't know if you all have been watching the news, but over in China, their emergency room was filled with, I believe they said, over 1,000 people. Now, allegedly, that's where that other thing started. And since the country wasn't on lockdown, people have been able to travel to and from. I'm not trying to blame it on them, but what I'm saying is it's back. And they're saying that it's worse than before. Yes, Aquarius goddess, that RSV, and it's even going around for pets. So be careful. Everybody wear your mask and all that good stuff and try to protect yourself. I'm gonna sit my ears down. Okay. I'm not making any unnecessary trips. I'm gonna utilize Instacart And yeah, I'll be in the house probably until my sister gets here for Christmas. Yes, fur babies as well. And unfortunately for them, they have not been able to fight it off, as far as the virus that's going around. Some of them. So, yeah, be careful, protect yourselves, protect your family, protect your pets. I'm so glad I had a grooming appointment for my pets, and with me being sick, I canceled it. And I'm glad I did because that's how they can get it being in close contact with other pets. Yes, Phyllis, we need to sit our tails down, okay? But anyway, as you said, sis, up above Maurice Child is bout it, and he coming out here trying to instill some fear, if you ask me. I don't know if it's gonna work, Maurice. But anyway, oh boy is trying to use his attorney in quotation mark privileges. He said now he did say something similar as far as asserting his authority. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but he came out with that whole Funky Dineva award. I think he was trying to get the YouTube game on lock, and that backfired big time. But Maurice, we still gonna talk about you, buddy. Yes, we are. But for me personally, guys, I really do try not to discuss too much of what they do off of the show. I try to focus on, unless it's something that I know that's been 100% proven, then I may touch on it. I try to, what they do on this show or when they go live or anything like that. But for those of you, I'm sure you guys saw it. No need for me to play his live. But he gave, and he only said one blogger 10 days to remove that video, to come out and publicly apologize to him. Um, and I don't think that's going to be successful as well. I really don't think that folks are scared, okay? Whether you're about that life or not. But I do, however, guys, understand his point. If what's going around isn't true, if and that is his right to say basically what he said as far as what could happen when it comes to his family and all of that. Now look, game recognized game. I made a post last week. I did remove it, but I made a community post because not only did I feel like it could have been a setup, there were people that were speaking on Facebook that said the same thing. So I took screenshots of those posts from Facebook and I posted them on my community wall. I did a whole content creator beware or whatever, but I ended up removing the post because you guys know I don't like when people or subscribers or whoever drop down in the comments and say anything negative about content creators that can cause a big hassle. So, a couple people were name dropping saying, oh, I told so and so to remove this. I told so and so. It's about 4, 5 different names in my comment section. And according to Maurice, it's only one. But I did remove that post. Um, you know, Not sure who really reported on it. I'm not going to name drop or give old boy a heads up. But as I mentioned, I just don't feel like what he's requesting will be successful. Now, I will say this. If it was me and I put up a video regarding the alleged information when it comes to Maurice, I would absolutely remove the video. For me, it's not worth the hassle of getting sued, going to court, trying to go out and hire an attorney. It's just real simple. Delete it. That's just my opinion. If it was me, we do know that the whole Cardi B and Tasha K situation started basically just like this. Hold on, guys. Let me take a swallow. But initially, that was Cardi B's only request. Please remove the video. And I really don't think that it's about money, or as far as how much money a person has, as far as if they could be successful when it comes to attempting to sue. You know, I think that if he were to take this to court and say that, some type of damages happened to him, there would have to be damages, though, in my opinion. I don't think he can just go step up in the courtroom and say, this person put this out here. This isn't me. Okay, what did you experience as a result of that? You know, that's just my opinion. So, yeah, if it was me, I would definitely remove it. Now, what I would not do, though, is issue an apology. I don't know if that may be considered right or wrong as far as my feelings about that, but that's it, admitting guilt. So yeah, I removed the video, but I'm not gonna come out here and say Mr. Maurice like we back in the day in the slave days or some shit. Mr. Maurice, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that out there about you or whatever. Because the content creators, I'm gonna pluralize it. Maurice, you may have a, whatever. But it could have been an honest mistake. So yeah, I'm not apologizing, but I will take it down. But if this person wants to be adamant and not take it down, it is Maurice's responsibility to prove that this has harmed him. If, if people, as King Harris would say, want to stand on business. You know what I mean? Um, but let's be honest for a second, guys. Let's say whatever was released was not Maurice. And, from what I understand, it was a part of some type of criminal enterprise, in quotations. I'm trying to, pick my words carefully. But let's say it was a group of street pharmaceuticals, and Maurice happened to be one. And let's say, just, hypothetically, he did something to wrong them and he just disappeared. If they were to do a search, then this Maurice is definitely going to come up as far as recent news. A lot of you all content creators, our videos, if you do a Google, most likely you're going to see your videos from YouTube. I've seen several of mine. So let's say it was an associate, a possible associate of his, or this other Maurice that was looking for the Maurice. They come across this. Oh, he in Alabama now. Oh, this where he live. Oh, this, oh that. Then Maurice is absolutely right, guys. That could cause issues when it comes to him or his family, based off of it being the wrong person. The wrong person. So, and yeah, Gwen, I don't know. For me, I don't even care to that extent. I hate to say that, as far as whatever went on, or if it did or didn't. But I'm just for me, I'm going to take his word. Again, I don't think that anybody is scared, but I'm going to take his word that it is not him. Now, Maurice, this is the most excitement that you've received in quite some time. Okay. So, what we would like is, since you said you a damn good attorney, can we see some parts of that? Can we see that on the show? Can we see anything other than you talking about sex? So you this damn good attorney, but we haven't seen you in action in 6, 7 seasons. That's weird to me. It really is. And the people are tired of, again, the sex talk and Kimmy's lack of libido. Talk about a difficult case that you may be fighting in court, that possibly could have caused some issues in your marriage or something. Think of something, do something, okay? But yeah, as far as out here on these YouTube streets, Maurice was not successful the first time when he came out and tried to assert authority. And that's what I think that he's trying to do now, assert authority. So it is what it is. Um, you know, I didn't touch it. And, a couple people were in my chat a couple weeks ago and said, we're mentioning it in my live. And, I let them know basically, I don't. I really just don't care. Yes, Patricia, they better not apologize at all. Remove the video. I would because it's just not that serious, but to apologize, no, sir. So we know the Cardi B effect. People have thrown that out there on so many occasions, and I don't think it's that easy. But I do think that that was a hard lesson to learn on behalf of Tasha K. And I just don't want to see anybody in this sector. He will definitely not get anywhere near that, or even monetarily. It just won't happen. But still, you know, to take that time out of your day, your week, your month, or whatever to even go to court over some BS when it comes to Maurice, who gives us absolutely nothing, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna read a couple comments. Again, we are tagged Maurice and Kimmy. So since you guys are aware of what's going on YouTube, I'll say it again. Kimmy, we don't need you with your cooch getting steamed on TV to get your libido up. Give us something, especially about your journey. It's a shame, but a lot of people are even starting to question that because you just bounce back and we haven't seen anything. There's a lot of women right here in this sector that are in these lives, and hit the link and be on the panels, that has experienced breast cancer, that has had scares, that has had recent biopsies and all of that. And I just really, really do think that it was a missed opportunity for Kimmy. I think Kimmy just want to show bounce back. I'm still youthful. I'm still sexy. And, we get all of that. But what did you really go through? That's what we want from you, Kimmy. Maurice, we want something, okay? I am thankful, however, for the change of suit. I'm so thankful because, child, I got tired of that gray, blue, whatever it was, suit. Yes, Phyllis, I do think that we do need to be respectful. A couple of us will give it to you raw, okay? And I'm one of those people. But when it comes to some things, again, I'm straying away from it. I got something on lock right now when it comes to Martell. It is what it is. So I'm not saying to anybody, and look, you ain't got to take my advice. I'm just out here speaking about it because Mr. Man came out here, but I wouldn't be in nobody's courtroom or whatever the case may be. Now, why did he call Carlos? Because Carlos is the alleged child creator. What was Carlos going to do or say? He did say Carlos gave him the advice of just try to be nice. Come out here and see if they'll do this or that. Um, but yeah, those 10 days, Maurice, I think you can stick it. Okay. Lois say, boy, bye. Boy, bye. Yes, Linda Gamble, I hope you feel better as well. I did see a comment earlier. Mucinex head, Maurice, the Mucinex man. Hey, True Wisdom. I will say this, guys. This was the first time that I really, really saw Marceau in Maurice. There were parts of Maurice's video where he looked just like Marceau. Um, But yeah, just like the Krishan case, all talk and no action. Take me to court. Don't threaten me, big boy. All right, sassy KK. Robin, and I'm gonna read a couple more comments, and then we're gonna get in on this recent news of Diddy. Robin, you said, I think it's funny since he is an so-called attorney. Why would he consult? Yeah, that's what I just asked. Why would he consult Carlos in advance? That part was a little weird. A little weird. Or maybe he just values Carlos's opinion. I don't know. Cinnamon swirl? Yes, same here. I would definitely take it down. No sweat off my back. The message is out there. You know, and again, I do think that people should do their due diligence when it comes to, information that could be viewed as damaging. Because, I don't know, and I'm a knock on wood, I don't want to know as far as going to court and all of that. But again, it's time consuming. And for what? You could have made 10 more videos being wrapped up in all that mess. So, he thinks he's a man. Maurice, your wife runs the house, and you're a boy. Sassy KK on one today, baby. Kim Jones, you say I would take the video down, but never give that marshmallow head. You guys in these names, hilarious. Never give that marshmallow head an apology. I know that's right. Hey, PK Joe. All right. That banner y'all put up to say allegedly and in my opinion. Well, Teresa, it does. But, some things you do have to do your due diligence, like I said. So, I could search right now and possibly find a Kimmy Scott. It's a common name, common first name, common last name. And I just wouldn't want to come out here and just put something out here if I don't know for sure that it's her. So, it protects up to a certain extent, but you got to do your research. You have to do your research. So, hey, Megan. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Janetta. He shouldn't be on TV. Yeah, I agree, and I do know that there are. Hey, Simone, I do know that there are mixed opinions, and that's why I said this is just my opinion, and I get it. Maurice is not well liked, unfortunately. But even with that, I don't think it's fair just to put out false information as him. But I do think that it could have been an honest mistake. My opinion. Sis, you said that's why you have to make sure you are properly vetting the information you are putting up. Do your own research and make sure it's accurate. Nobody, and I'm going to repeat that, nobody wants to be falsely accused. Yeah, and some things, we have to put ourselves in that spot. And I'll probably be mad too if somebody came out here and said shit chat was running a brothel child or whatever. So, I get it. I get it. But, you are a public figure. And I'm not gonna say it's whatever goes because it shouldn't be. Yeah, and that's gonna continue. When it comes to Maurice, and I'm just gonna say the Scotsman, period. There's a certain arrogance about them. All of them. If you guys didn't see a classic video of mine, if I must say so myself, about the other Scott brother, Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is what I call him. A couple people call him Basement Billy. But he came out here and tried to trap with me, child. Dropped down in my chat, but had me blocked. Then he went on his Instagram page and put my logo up, and it was on and popping. And guess what? I ain't heard from him since. But they have this certain arrogance about themselves, and Maurice has always given that to me. I'm just gonna say the majority of the men on Love and Marriage Huntsville, they all give that same thing. I'll give Chris Fletcher a pass. I'll even give Big Lou a pass. But when it comes to Martell, Marceau, Maurice, yeah, it's just something about them. So, will it be effective? Maurice Scott alone is a common name. I would have had to have more evidence to say it was him. If the document has his middle name, then I can go with that. But not just his first and last name. Facts. Facts. And you just got to be careful. I get it. We have strong opinions when it comes to, this Love and Marriage Huntsville um following that I'm a part of as well is deep, okay? It's deep. And even though it is deep, I do still think that there should be some type of line when it comes to some of them that I'm just not going to cross. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna cuss their ass out if need be when it comes to this show, when it comes to the treatment of others, things that we've been discussing for quite some time. CC was applauded when Boots on the Ground provided the only individual validating earlier live sources initially. When Boots on the Ground provided the only individual validating. Okay, I kind of sort of know what you say. You're saying basically when she was the only individual validating earlier live sources. I believe. Yeah, and I just don't want to name drop on the sake of this video, so please don't put anybody's name in the chat. But she's done a lot that's been respected, and I'm not even sure if she is the blogger in question, because he didn't put a name on it. It's not respected if you don't put no name on it. So I do think that he called himself wrapping up or putting fear in several. Everything was calculated to me. By not mentioning a name, he wanted everybody to worry. Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? So it's like, go ahead on somewhere. Denise, thank you for saying this, because I was going to say that the same thing could have been said about Maurice's brother, Marceau, and his wife, Tisha, as far as the things that they said about Kiki. Drug test, that MFer and all of that. And, laughing when Stormy says she's clean. She's in recovery. Yeah, that's defamation of character as well. As well, if you ask me. So I've been giving him the side eye since he came out with that Funky Dineva award list. And it's like, boy bye. It was boy bye then, and it's boy bye now. But we shall see what happens. I do have my eye out in these streets. But as I said, if it has been, and it really hasn't, I guess. But if it's been proven, or if you want to take his word and say that he has a middle initial and the other person didn't. I mentioned this last week, guys, because this isn't the first time that stories about a Maurice Scott was, discussed. So there was one case out of Baltimore, I remember, months and months ago. That wasn't him. And then this one. So, it is what it is. It is. Yeah, Rashida, it may be a storyline, And honey, they need one. But I definitely don't think it should be this. Um, well, if it was not him, they should apologize. No one wants false statements out on them. I don't care for them, but right is right and wrong is wrong. I agree, August. I definitely agree. For those of you that are talking about expungement, we are going on Maurice's word just from the video. That's all we discussing. I'm not looking up no expungements or possibilities. It is what it is. CC said it is 5 months old. Take it down. Money has been made allegedly. Oh yeah, well if that's the case, for sure take it down. You already got paid, child. I thought he was talking about recent. Hey, in case you missed it. Hey, classy sassy, giving you the 411. Hey, Lawson. But yeah, that's that on that. He didn't have to consult Carlos, especially since he have all of the information and studied for the bar. Would you guys like to see more? Because I know I would. Would you guys like to see more when it comes to him being an attorney? We've been talking about this for seasons. And I don't know why, naturally he can't have cameras up in the courtroom and all of that. But he can give us something. Yeah, you beginning to, what's your job? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yes, it's Tay, but the news must be accurate. So you must do your due diligence. I get it though. I get it. Um, Believe me, I do. Tawana, I need Kiki to follow the snots. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm gonna throw, well, I can't throw her in there, but I was gonna say I'm gonna throw Tiffany in there too. If allegedly Tiffany is the one that initially put it out there about the Crime Stoppers, but that's not illegal because Crime Stoppers was, fact, not facts, but they are the ones that released the picture. One thing about Mel, she's coming in chats and leaving comments to correct any misinformation being said about her. Yep. Speaking of Mel, let's get into some Mel stuff. I was just watching Mel's live video, and when I tell you she cracked me up, Mel was giggling. Mel Tad Child, she say she been running and fulfilling those orders, and which is a blessing, okay? So she was talking about the Black Friday orders, and I'm sure she has a lot of the Cyber Monday orders as well. But it was so funny. Were you guys in the chat? It was hilarious. She was acting so goofy. But hold on real quick. You guys know I gotta acknowledge these super stickers, baby. Teresa Wright. Thank you so very much for the super sticker. If you guys are watching, please hit the like button for me. 389 people currently watching. I thank you guys. We got about 20 more minutes. But Teresa, thank you.
Plenty dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get
Thank you. Again, Teresa. But yeah, Mel has her she's extended her Cyber 40 discount code. Now, this is what I really with me being sick, I've been missing a lot of Instagram stories and all of that. But this was amazing to me. So Mel showed this picture initially. So this is in regards to her hair care line that she just released. But she showed like this bald spot in her head. And if you guys can see it, it was really a huge area. And let me show you guys, which that picture showed it as well. But let me show you guys the after. It was this one. That's a big difference. That is a big difference. So, and then you can tell by her roots, her hair is just growing. So, yeah, she extended the sale. If you guys didn't check out her live, make sure to do so. I think I may have recorded it. I'm not sure. But it was so funny. I will discuss this real quick when it comes to her live. And then I want to discuss this, if not later, we'll do it tomorrow. But Mel said that she set her children down when it comes to her video. And we know that that video was off the chain, okay? Hey, Black Titanic. Yeah, same thing that he tried to do when it comes to him coming out here with that YouTube list about a year ago. And I made sure that I was on him as soon as he dropped that. But it's not gonna work. I will say this though. It's not gonna work, but it's also not worth it if anybody, put up something that was not totally verified. if you got paid, go ahead and remove that sucker. But if you got that fight in you and you want to take them on, freedom of speech and freedom of this and freedom of that, fair use and all of that, I get it. It's just not a fight I'm willing to take based off of, it depends. They just can't come to me and say, I didn't like that video. Can you take it down? No, I can't. I didn't like you cussing at me. Can you take it down? No, I cannot. But yeah, I get it. So shout out to Black Titanic in the house. Again, if you guys are not following the content creators that's in the building, make sure to do so. We got True Wisdom TV. We got Trending at some point. We got Black Titanic. We got Mildred Conversation and Cocktails. And we got Pink Table Topics. Also, real quickly, guys, I don't want to alarm anybody, but please keep Aunt Debbie in your prayers. She's doing okay. She's all right. But I made sure to reach out to her because we have seen Aunt Debbie and she's a little, I'll just say, under the weather. So please keep Aunt Debbie in your prayers. We're praying for you, Aunt Debbie. Get well soon. We will be here waiting for you when you get back. And hello, Minerva. Minerva, I was gonna reach out to you too. I've been sick, but even though I'm sick, child, I still think about those that I don't see that I know that are, normally around. But yeah, shout out to Mel. Like I said, if you guys did not see her live, I'm not sure if she posted it on her page, but it was so funny. Mel is tired, child. She's tired. Oh, what I was saying was she sat down with her kids. You guys know I don't call them the M&Ms anymore. She sat down with them, what does she call them? Them mama's babies. What she call them? Them kids' mamas. Whatever, child. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But she showed them the video. She wanted to, her words, control the narrative. And the only person that I think that she would need to control the narrative from is old Scoop, Ballhead Arts Martell. And I'm so glad that she did that because you guys know Mr. Man is definitely the type to sit them children down in front of a TV and say, look at your mama, look at her, look at this. So I'm glad that she did that. I was shocked. She said one of the children cried and, got emotional. And she, was asking us to guess who. So my thought was Tank. Tank is you could tell Tank is protective. I thought it was going to be Tank, but it was Boss Baby. It was Boss Baby. So Boss Baby was like, what's going on? What's going on? But she said that she, really, really let them know the importance of, or the, when it comes to acting, what's real and what's not. And I'm just so glad that proactively she took that step before Mr. Man, because we know he all up in his feelings. Okay. I know I would be, baby. That video was off the chain. Very realistic looking. Minerva, thank you so much for the super chat. I am good. I hope you are as well. You and I haven't talked in quite some time, so we got to catch up. But I am glad to see you. I hope your surgery and all of that. I hope you've healed and all of that. But yeah, we'll chat. But thank you, Minerva.
Plenty dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get cash?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Minerva, and it's good to see you. All right. So yeah, as I stated, if you guys did not see Mel's live, make sure to go check it out. Make sure to go check it out. That's just my girl. I just love the way that she's on top of things, the way that she should be. And I don't blame her at all when it comes to the 4-piece nuggets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The 4-piece nuggets. Um, you wishing for a Cardi B jackpot, CRJ? For those that reported on Maurice. All right. You guys know I respect everybody's opinion. Yeah, the four-piece nuggets. I'm glad that she did that though. That just shows that she is a parent. You know what I mean? And you got to take extra steps when it comes to who their daddy is. So I love that. I really, really did. But let's go ahead and get into a couple more hot topics. I only got about 10 more minutes. Hey, I am blessed, Pecan Pam. They are smart. They are smart. She said a couple of them was like, ill. So, that's typical kids. But mama was really, really sexy in that video. So I don't blame her for doing exactly what she did. Premium on demand. We not mentioning names because we don't know exactly who he was talking about, just in case. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get it, and I respect all content creators and their content and however they want to move. But as far as we don't want to name drop because he could have been talking about somebody else, and then they could watch this video and say, "Oh, that person said something too. Let me go look at their channel," or "Oh, we don't know for sure since he did not mention any names." So if you guys can do that, just for the sake of the content creators, we ain't gotta we ain't gotta give him no leeway. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this real quick. P. Diddy is still in the news as he should be. Which one is it? Let me see. Okay, it's this one. So as of today, Diddy is stepping down as the chairman of Revolt TV. This is courtesy of the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. If you guys are not following the Shade Room on Instagram, make sure to do so. This is covered under fair use, but I'm going to go ahead and read the statement. It says Sean Combs has stepped down from his position as chairman of Revolt. While Mr. Combs has previously had no operational or day to day role in the business, this decision helps to ensure that Revolt remains steadfastly focused on our mission to create meaningful content for the culture and amplify the voices of all Black people throughout this country and the African diaspora. A Caracas BS to me, even though he may not have, we know Revolt for Diddy. I'm just going to speak for myself. We know Revolt for Diddy. It's a bad look, but I totally understand it from a business standpoint. They do want the show to go on. And I'm just curious. Yes, Sheree. I saw that initially, but I'll go ahead and show that as well. I'm just curious as to if they will be able to continue. For instance, his Carisha Please show on Revolt that's come out of nowhere and just I think it's just on Diddy's name alone that she was awarded the number one podcaster. Straight BS, if you ask me. Um, but yeah, I guess time will tell. So I understand it from a business standpoint, but I still think that he's on a downward spiral. Yes, phenomenal Black woman, they should, as they should, if you ask me. You know what I don't want is for him to be quiet for a while and then come back out here with that take that mess. No, no, sir. So unfortunately, I do feel like his company should suffer some type of repercussions. But as far as Sheree Pittman asked if I saw the video with Cassie, I did see this. Yes, Cinnamon Swirl. I did see this when this news broke initially. And I'm going to go ahead and share it now. This is, thank you, 50 Cent. He posted it today. For those that didn't see it, I want you guys to look at how disturbing this is. Number one, for this man to even release this back in the day. But number two, you can tell that this was not a joke. This wasn't no joke. So I wouldn't even care if he tried to come out and say, oh, no, we were just playing. No, sir. So take a look. Let me make sure first. Did 50 Cent keep it up here? Yep, he did. All right, so let me go ahead and share this. Disgusting, Diddy. Disgusting. But take a look, guys.
What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. Baby, yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
Yes.
What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap. Baby, yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
How disgusting. How disgusting. Nothing about that video meant or gave me the impression that he was joking. Number one, the look on his face. You know, he looked evil. And then she was totally wrapped up in a blanket, balled up, covering up every part of her body. That's some scary shit. Everything Cassie said Diddy did, he did. He did. That was released initially when the news broke, and it's still making its rounds around social media. And I'm so sorry, but I got sad. I got sad initially, and then sad again today when I saw it. There was also, and I just refused to put it up. There was also a picture floating around of a bruised and battered Cassie, busted lip, bruises on her face, all of that. No, he wasn't joking at all. He wasn't joking at all. Yes, yes, Tia P. Yes, Virgo child. And then, you know, he tried to soften it up at the end. Come on, baby, let's take a walk on the beach. You know, they weren't, I don't play that play fighting and all that stuff anyway. But they weren't playing around with each other in a manner like that. That girl was scared. And the only thing she had to protect her, in my opinion, was that blanket. What a damn shame. So, whatever happens when it comes to Diddy. I do know that allegedly there were 3 more cases that were filed. It's so much to talk about him. His old assistant came out last week. With me being sick, I just haven't been able to speak on this as much as I wanted to. Capricorn, I can't think of her last name, full name, but allegedly he beat her because she knew about Cassie dating or was interested in Kid Cudi. Allegedly, Misa, which is his son Justin's mother, his first son, allegedly he beat her so bad where she crawled up under a car. So it's a whole lot that's come out. Yeah, that picture was so sad. It's a whole lot that's come out about Diddy, and I just want him. I just hope that it's something that he can face criminal consequences. You know, I don't want him to just be able to escape based on money. And hopefully somebody is within the statute of limitations to go ahead and put some charges on his ass. I see Diddy running to Bali just like Russell Simmons. That's what I see. But it's a wrap for him, if you ask me. I know, you know, excuse me, I'm not supporting him. I'm not. And I hate to say it, but when they went on that last recent Bad Boys tour, I was actively searching for tickets because I do like a lot of the artists under that umbrella. But yeah, no, that won't happen again. And I hate to say it, I'm gonna support Mary J regardless. But yeah, it's a mess. Yes, she crawled up under a car, allegedly. Misa. Hey, Sarah. Are we gonna be getting up out of here? I wonder, did he do that to J Lo? I hate. You never know. I will tell you this: J Lo got up out of there after that bar fight, with the gun and all that. I'm tired of people asking why people take abuse and start off that way, and by the time it gets that bad, people are so far in mentally. Facts. And you guys know we discussed this on excuse me, on this channel openly. Here is again the domestic violence hotline for anybody that needs somebody to talk to, or reach out to me, or reach out to my mods. They are excellent as well, with excellent advice and a listening ear. But you are absolutely right. Most times people are definitely so far in that it's too late. Tina Small, please put the unaliver. But I see your comment. Yeah, I see your comment. And to check out Gene Deal. I have been looking at Gene Deal, who is the bodyguard. He's been speaking up a whole lot and has been for quite some time. That's another thing that surprised me. Gene has been given interviews that I've seen that some are over a year old. It didn't make any impact at the time. It does, Minerva. So you guys know how we get down in our cutie crew. And since this has been a hot topic and we haven't met, I definitely want to make sure that this is on our topic board for us to discuss. A lot of us have experienced some form of abuse, whether it's mental, physical, financial, all of that. Black Rose, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, but it's my time to get out of here. Let me share this last thing. Since they've been in the news as well. You guys know we've been talking about that little bad. I feel like he bad. How old is King Harris? Let me search real quick. Is he even 20 yet? King. Hold on, guys. Harris age. Yeah, he's 19. 19 years old, talking about he's so grown and standing on business and all of that. Well, anyway, this is courtesy of the Shade Room as well. Thank you, Jacqueline. King is now saying, yes, Peggy, he wants 10K per interview, or he don't want to talk. Um, no, Virgo child, did he? We ain't seen we haven't seen what 50 Cent really got planned. He has offered to Barry vote. Wow. Yes, Megan. According to the quick search that I did, he is 19 years old, too grown, as Peggy stated. And it's like, go ahead, little boy. Don't nobody, what can you say? I think that it's best for you to go ahead and get some help, or really sit down with your parents and talk with them to try to let them know what's going on. Obviously, he's going through something. Obviously, he's hurt, but I don't feel like he needs to be rewarded for disrespect. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. He is crying out for help. And yeah, it is up to Tia and Tiny to really step in and try, but I think that they've tried. But you can never give up on your kids. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me like he just did a couple days ago. He pushed his mama, and his daddy had to him up. Yeah, they may have cut him off, and they should. You want to live that street life? Go ahead, buddy. But I think that's hard as well as a parent, because let's say you put your foot down in that way, and God forbid something happens to him. So, tough situation no matter what. But yeah, I hope don't nobody pay him for some mess. Now I'm gonna say this, and then I definitely gotta go. I don't care for Charleston White at all, But when I tell you that man spoke nothing but facts when it comes to this whole situation, and it was kind of tough love, and what needed to be done. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but Ti had to basically check Charleston White over a year ago because Charleston said some things about King. So basically, it's an I told you so. You know. So yeah, check that out if you guys can stomach Charleston White. It is all over Instagram. But thank you guys for joining me for this power hour. I appreciate it. We held over 400 strong. We're gonna get into some evening power hours as well. I do know that it's kind of difficult going throughout the day. So it's a whole lot I got planned. I'm just trying to get back 100%. But as I mentioned, you guys make sure to check out Melody Sheree's um, uh, live from today, as well as her reveal. I believe it's the Revive Restore Reveal hair care line. So she still has that 40% off Cyber Monday sale. I did catch wind, and I'll talk about it later, of Stormy. Stormy went live. Stormy says she was on the news, child, on the news this morning. So we'll discuss that a little later. But thank you guys so much. This is all the time that I have. I appreciate you guys. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Shout out to everybody, the Cutie crew, and to each and every one of you. Shout out to the mods. And I will chat with you guys a little later. If anything jumps off, I'll definitely come back live or something. But I got a couple videos in the chamber, child. It's a lot going on. But yes, justice for Kim Porter. Thank you for that, Brittany Janae. All right, guys. Bye, trending. I got my notification set for you, sis. That's my little sis trending at some point. All right, shout out again to the content creators that join me, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye. Have a good day, guys. Bye, Concrete Rose. Shout out to the replay gang. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, Ernestine. Bye, y'all.